Howdy-ho, guys! Welcome back to the channel, and today, very special day, because this one has been in the works for over 6 months. Yes, it's my top 10 album of the year 2018. Yes, it's 6 months late, but it has been a doozy. I've really wanted to do a lot more music things on this channel, but you know the deal. YouTube, and you put 10 seconds of a song and your whole thing is copyrighted. All the work you've done is just gone. And seriously, I want to do more music related things, definitely, because if you guys didn't know, I am a huge music fan, especially like rock and metal and all that sort of awesome music. Yes, if you don't like any of those genres, don't bother watching the video, because this is very rock and metal top 10 list. Ah, my god, music is my life, as well as doing this channel and that. Music has gotten me through a lot of difficult times, and awesome times, holy hell. You know that saying when, would you rather be deaf or blind? I would pick blind, because music, you can see everything that goes into music. The emotions, the everything. Do you guys know what I mean? You know what I mean. Goddamn, music is amazing. So this is the top 10 list, I know, 2018. So here we go. Number 10. So my number 10 choice is a bit of a fan favorite. Yes, it's probably a bit biased because I've been a fan of this band for years and years, since the self-titled. We're talking about Sevendust. All I See Is War, their new album from 2018. Is goddamn amazing. It's my number 10 of the year. It's so good to see Sevendust back, what they're doing best. They got like their old guitarist back. Actually, I must say, they've sort of had the same lineup for forever. He only left like early 2000s, and the guys come back. What was the last album? Kill 'Em All or something like that. Kill It All. That album was amazing, and I think this one's even a step up even more. So they're back. Sevendust is back. This album totally reminds me of Animosity. If you guys ever listen to that album, I still think Sevendust's first 3 albums, goddamn, so good. Self-titled, Home, Animosity is still their best, but this one is up there in my top 4, I reckon. I think this is their next best album. Kind of dropped off with Sevendust after Animosity, just because the whole rise of the hardcore, metalcore thing, and I was just so into that so much. So it's so good to see all the members back, even though they never left, but they came back. You know what I mean? So good. The songwriting is top-notch again. All the backing vocals. Legion is a goddamn master, man. His vocals just keep getting better and better, more emotion. The music as well. God damn, this is like, as I said, it's like Animosity. Like, they've got the full, beautiful bits. They got heavy stuff. Some of the songs on here are the heaviest things I've ever done, I reckon. So, it's a goddamn plus, guys, I could talk about. We could go through track by track, but we'll be here for a goddamn hour. So, that is my number 10. So great to see Sevendust back in the fray. Goddamn, good for you guys.
It takes time to blow, silent song, stuck in the middle of it. So much to know. Oh, here we go. We grow so used to it. So numb on the time. How have we become so empty?
Number 9. Alright, the next album on the list is a band I should thank YouTube for this, because I had never heard this goddamn band till 2018. And goddamn, they released this mammoth track, The Floorboards Are Breathing, and this shit just blew me away. That's the song, by the way. The album is called We Are Alive Beyond Repair, and the band is called The Gatherers. Amazing group. Holy shit, there is so much emotion in this album. I feel like I've been dragged through hell, brought all the way up and sent colliding back to Earth. This shit is phenomenal. You can feel every single emotion in this guy's voice. He is amazing. My God, how do you explain this music? It's like sort of post-hardcore-y, screamo, bit of dance Gavin with other things. It's so weird to explain. They don't really sound like anything that I've heard. There is so much beauty in this. I don't know whether it's like the chord progression, what I like, the tuning, but there's so much intricacy in this music. It's insane. Like, really good. You won't even hear it first time, but the dual twin harmonies, this guy playing like the chordy stuff with the other guy like just shredding over the top. It's freaking sick. I don't mean shredding like, but there's like all these little things he does that you wouldn't really pick, like effects, noises, and things like that. And as I said, the vocals are out of this world. I can feel this guy is ripping his voice apart. Like, goddamn. And he can sing like a goddamn maniac. It's amazing. Everything, I love this album so much. Go check it out. Holy hell. Number 8. Next cab on the rank, another favorite I've been into for ages. They're called Sky Harbor. An amazing band, one of the original sort of gent movement bands. But this band is goddamn amazing. They had everything going for them. They had the Tesseract singer Daniel Tompkins, which were amazing albums. This is their third album. It's called Sunshine Dust, and they got a new vocalist. But this album I've been waiting for years. Literally, their last album was like 4 years ago. They went through lineup changes and that. And I guess they've just been working on this album for 4 years, basically. New vocalist, and this guy is goddamn amazing. Like, he can get to the high to the lowest in like ease, with ease. It's an amazing. Go check out one of their songs. Holy shit, here you go right now.
Control! Pull me in, synthetic hands, bury all the past within. Denial is acceptance. Choke a words and breathe it in. Bleed the things of life again. A nihilistic vision.
As I said, they were like the first sort of progressive gent sort of band in that movement. Amazing players, amazing musicians, holy hell. Like, drumming is just all over the shot, which is a good thing. Guitars, crazy, vocals, everything just blends perfectly together. They have the thing where it can be beautiful, and then it can go full freaking mental polyrhythm, melt your face worthy shit. And the new vocalist is a great new fit as well. Like, it's almost impossible to replace Daniel Tompkins, one of the best goddamn metal vocalists in the last 10 years, without a doubt in my mind. And this guy is amazing. Very different, but suits Sky Harbor so well. So many great songs on this album. So go check that out. Seriously, like, amazing album. Sky Harbor. Hell yeah. Good job, guys. Number 7. Another band that has done the rounds for many a year and pretty much started the whole movement. Metalcore was huge back in the day, and this band was hugely influential to a lot of people. They're called Era, and yes, they've been around for a while. This new album, Neon, is goddamn amazing. Like, the first two albums back in like 2000s. Goddamn masterpieces. They shaped the way for goddamn metal for the days to come. And they sort of fell off the track a bit when they lost their vocalist. But they got goddamn TJ now. Oh, this album. This is the best thing they've done since Impulse. Goddamn, this album is a goddamn banger. It is crazy technical. Just the songwriting, I don't know, there's something about the songwriting on this one that I just like a lot more. Maybe it's more structural, I don't know, but they still got all the poly sort of stuff, the metalcore sort of stuff, singing choruses. But they mix it up a bit. There's a bit of everything in there, and it's amazing. The drummer, goddamn beast, this guy. They're all amazing. All amazing musicians. The vocalist, amazing. TJ, what the hell was he from? Some crazy band. And the guitarist does backup as well. And I haven't been a huge fan of his since like Impulse. He sort of does the same-ish sort of stuff. But this one, he steps it up. I think he brings it down like an octave lower. And it's amazing. It sounds so much better. It just doesn't sound as forced and like, dude, you've done a good job. And he's playing guitar as well. Like, holy shit, these guys can goddamn shred with the best of them. Love it. Neon, go check it out. Seriously, guys. Really good album from Era. Number 6. Next on the list is a band called Vola, or Vola, I don't know the pronunciation, but this band is truly something different. I was a huge fan of their old album, In Mazes, and they've just dropped this new one last year, and holy shit, the step up is amazing. They were sort of like the progressive sort of mashugiri gent sort of stuff, but this album goes like full prog. You can just soar into the goddamn cosmos with this album. It is so different. Yes, there's like some polyrhythm shit, but they just go full prog, man. It's, how would you call them? Sort of contortionist-y, but it's very different. I love it. Very keyboardy driven tunes and goddamn, amazing, amazing sort of stuff. Sorry, the album is called Applause of a Distant Crowd, and it's freaking amazing. You guys need to check this shit out. Very different. These guys are extremely underground, like nobody has heard of this band, but I seriously think they deserve a lot more than what they're getting right now. So go check them out. Vocals are like seriously amazing, like so different to what you've heard ever. Does not follow the norm at all. The music, as I said, like, it is bizarre. It could almost be like a soundtrack to a goddamn movie. And yes, as I said, there's still like polyrhythms, and there's still some heavy songs, but most of it's like full sort of chill out stuff. It's amazing. Seriously, go check it out. Applause from a Distant Crowd. Vola. Number 5. The next album probably doesn't deserve to be here, but I'm extremely biased. This is my favorite band ever, Dead Letter Circus. What an amazing group. Holy shit. They just released their self-titled, yes, self-titled album, Dead Letter Circus. So, God, what can I say about this album? I could talk about this shit for ages, guys, seriously, but I'm trying to keep it short. Been a huge fan of these guys for a goddamn ages now, and this new album, way better than Aesthesis, which is their last album. They've sort of gone back to their roots where they're a little bit heavier. These guys are more rock orientated, but they've got the post, they've got heaviness, the drums are goddamn. I could talk about this band for ages. The guitar work is freaking amazing. As I said, it's sort of gone back to their roots where they're a little bit heavier now. They've got all the prog elements. The bass is freaking out of this world. It's almost like a lead guitar where the lead dudes are goddamn shredding the whole time. It's a weird band to kind of explain what they are. Sort of carnival-y, but more pop orientated. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, pop song structure, I mean. But they got prog where this band has goddamn saved my life. This album is so good. So good too. They get back to their roots. There's some freaking full headbangy shit on there. Yeah, they don't scream or anything. It's all singing, so don't worry about that. It's not that brutal. But yeah, these musicians are insane. Kim, vocalist again, knocked it out of the park. He sort of goes back to sort of some of his old EP sort of singing stuff where he does a little bit of fry on his voice, and it's goddamn amazing. I love this album. I really do. But it probably doesn't deserve to be 5. But I thought I would put this in the middle because I'm biased towards this band. Go check out Dead Letter Circus, most underrated Australian band ever. Seriously, go check that out. Go check them out. They have a back catalogue of amazing shit. All of these bands do, so go check them out. Seriously. Please, they deserve so much more. Number 4? Now the next CD on here, I know it breaks all the rules, but it's an EP. And the band is Thornhill, and the EP is called Butterfly. This shit. Oh man. Metalcore at its goddamn greatest. Like, this band, they've been around for a little while, but haven't really heard of them until this CD dropped. They're Aussie. Amazing. Sort of along the lines of North Lane, but I think they're even better. They're just way more unique, weird songwriting stuff. Again, with the heavy and, like, beautiful shit as well. Like, nothing that I've really heard from the metalcore scene. Yeah, there was bands that dropped albums like Polaris and all that, but I think this tops it. And yeah, it's an EP. There's like 6 tracks. But I think these 6 top anything from almost metalcore that year, 2018. It's amazing. Vocalist extremely different. Yeah, he's got generic screams in that, but his singing is goddamn, never heard anything like it. I love it so much. Songwriting again, like, they're all amazing freaking songwriters. Like, I will definitely not say generic metalcore. They're like all over the shop, polyrhythm shit. Brutal, like, North Lane breakdowns and shit. And as I said, the beautiful. Like, goddamn. Like, they'll be doing the most heavy thing and the guy will be singing in this weird fucking space opera. I don't know. It's so good. Check it out. Yeah, it's an EP, so they should be releasing a full album pretty soon. I know they've released a song recently, so go check that out. Go check out Thornhill, guys. As I said, these guys are very underground as well, and they deserve a lot more praise than what they're getting. They deserve to be up at Northlane's level, because holy shit, these guys are going to be massive in the future. I think anyway. What do you guys think? Number 3. Next album, once again, going for the metalcore. I know that phase is past, but there are some standout acts, and this is another one. They're called Silent Planet. The album is a goddamn banger. This shit, I have not wanted to destroy a house more than when I heard this album. This was another YouTube recommended to me band. Like, holy shit, how have I not heard of this band before? So this album dropped. In the first track, I just literally wanted to destroy my whole house. Insane. The New Eternity. I think that's the first track off the album. God damn. I have not wanted to destroy a house since, like, Bleeding Through released that album. Hail in a Gunfire. Like, I can't even remember. I used to live and breathe that shit. But this band, Silent Planet, yes, they've been around for a while. I've been checking out their back catalog as well, and their newest, god damn.
Mother, tell me, why do the waters make us sing? Who believes the heavens making the clouds like pestilence? Oh, baby, like water from the morning sky. Gather your children and hold them a thing. Die! In the palm of my hand. Silent vectors injected with the overboard. Bodies dissected, heartbeats greater and dead. The past was dead. What did we resurrect?
Where the End Begins is the album's name, and guys, you should check it out if you're a fan of metalcore and that phase is past and you want to get back in and hear some real good shit. This band is goddamn on top. This is the new force coming through. I don't even think they're that massive, but guys, Silent Planet is the goddamn tits. Once again, amazing vocalists. Like, never heard anyone like this guy before. And his freaking lyrics are just out of this world. Holy shit, dealing with all sorts of shit. Problems good and bad. Wow, this band. Drummer, killer. Guitarist, awesome. I think the bassist does backup stuff and he does the whole high, singy chorus things. I know it's pretty generic, but they're not generic at all. God damn. And the production of this album is just out of this world. It sounds like your face is just being crushed and exploded at the same time. Silent Planet. God damn. That band. Holy shit. Go check out them. Number 2. Alright. Second favorite album of the year. It's going to my buds. They're not my buds, but I feel like they're my buds. Don Broco. I know, it threw you for 6, didn't it? Don Broco, if you've ever heard of them, they're hilarious. They're hilarious dudes. The music is freaking amazing. It's so weird. There's nothing that really sounds like them. I guess the closest thing, Lower from Atlantis, everyone compares them to them. They're like rock, sort of pop, punk. There's metal stuff in there. But this album, I think it's called Yen. It doesn't even... I think it's called Yen. There is a lot of songs on this goddamn album. This is the first album I heard of theirs. Actually, no, that's not true. It is the first song that I heard of theirs from this album. And then I just went back and went to their back catalog and I'm like, this band is amazing. Some people call them a joke band. I get it. But there's something about this goddamn album and this band. They know what the hell they're doing. They know how to write songs, catchy songs at that. Extremely catchy.
Live like that. No, you can't live like that. Oh, if we're gonna fake it right. Shooting down all of the satellites. We won't know. No, we won't, we won't. Live like that. No, you can't live like that.
Nope, I'm an idiot. The album's called Technology, and guys, check it out. Holy hell. There is everything in this album. From pop to punk to rock to metal. Everything in between. It's a great album. Go check it out. Technology is so much. 16 songs on this goddamn album. It's an absolute beast. Absolute beast. There's everything for everyone. They look like great dudes. I've seen heaps of interviews and live footage of them, and they just have a blast, guys. Amazing vocalist. Very different. Doesn't sound like goddamn anyone out there. Drumming is insane. Like, people say this shit is so easy to play. But if you actually sit down and listen to these guys, they are pretty all over the shot. Like, they don't play the same shit. Every riff. They freaking mix that shit up like prog almost. It's so bizarre. Guitarist is freaking amazing. They're sort of like, well, how can I explain Don Broco? They're like goddamn Deftones crossed with some crazy ass pop band. It's weird. But go check them out, guys. Give them a chance. Don Broco. Number 1, Ichiban. And my number 1 album of the year goes to a band called Hope's Fall. The album is called Arbiter. This band, my god. I've been into them for years. Remember the Trustkill days, which is like the early metalcore days. They had like such great albums. The Satellite Years. It is so old now, thinking about it. And it was such a huge album, breakthrough album. There was nothing sort of like it. Post-hardcore-y sort of thing. These were the originators, guys. And this new album, as I said, I've been a huge fan for these guys for ages. I love the last album, Magnetic North, so much. And then they decided they want to break up. 10 years later, they just dropped this goddamn album, and it's like, all my years of wanting a band to reunite. And they knocked it out of the goddamn park. I think this is the best thing they've ever done in their entire careers. It's so weird to explain. I have listened to this album so much since it has come out. It's not left my playlist, and I can just still listen to it without skipping a song on the whole album. That's what it comes down to, too. Like this list. Like best songs, all that. Do you skip songs on the album? Is there those stupid intros and outros? And those mid-frickin' tier songs that are like a minute long and it's someone talking on a phone or you know that bullshit. Metalcore was riddled with that shit back in the day. But goddamn, these dudes. Post-hardcore-y. Love it. I mean, it's not breakthrough freaking musicianmanship, but the shit they write is so beautiful and just structured. Every member feeds off each other, it seems like. Like, I can just feel the chemistry. And I think it's all the original dudes as well. They just came back and were like, yeah, we've had a break for 10 years. Let's just write the best thing we've ever written. And holy crap, they did. Drummer's amazing. The guitarist can just... amazing. Amazing. What do you call it? Atmospheric sort of noises that add atmosphere to the music. I don't know. I don't know musical terms and like notes but there's something about it. The tuning, I don't know. A lot of like weird chord structures and just I don't know. It's freaking amazing, guys. Check it out, see? So yeah, that is my top 10 list of 2018. This has taken forever to get out. You have no idea. There's a lot of work put into this. A lot of work. And honestly, I could have talked about these albums for ages. I could have gone through song by song, but I wanted to make a little quickie sort of video. I might even do something in the future, like albums that didn't get the recognition they deserved, because there is so many. There is so many. So much to cover. I really want to do more music stuff on this channel. This is just the start. So if you guys like it, I'll definitely be doing more. Maybe 2019 best of. I don't know. I don't know. That's if this even comes out in 2019. So that's the list. But I thought I'll do some honorable mentions to some bands that just missed out on the top 10 list. And to be honest, this band would have been in my top 3 if I didn't find them out this year, because I didn't even know they existed. This band is called Cane Hill, and the CD is called Too Far Gone. This band is like reviving nu metal as we know it. They're freaking amazing. So if you're a fan of Marilyn Manson, Korn, Slipknot, Rob Zombie, Deftones, Limp Bizkit, all those cool bands from the like late 90s, early 90s, I guess, early 2000s. This band is bringing that shit back. This would be in my top 3, as I said. But I only found them out this year. But go check that album out. Too Far Gone. It is a freaking killer album. Every song is goddamn amazing. So check them out. Cane Hill. Another band that just missed out on the top 10 list is a band called Polyphia. And the album, New Levels, New Devils. I love this album so much. It just missed out on the top 10 spot because I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to play this? Anyway, this album is a goddamn banger. It's killer. It is freaking killer. I was never a huge fan of Polyphia. Like, the old albums just sounded like heavier elevator music. I don't know. There was something weird about it. But this new one they released, the production is freaking amazing. You can hear every instrument like perfectly. And they can just shred. They're all amazing. It's instrumental band. Instrumental band, that's what I said. And there's no need for vocals. All the guitars do all the singing for them. Sorry, we're taking too long. Polyphia, New Levels, New Devils. Another band, Pliny. Yes, it's another EP, but it's a goddamn masterpiece. I love it. Electric Sunrise was their last album, and they did a little EP, and it's amazing. Very jazzy, progressive metal. Go check out Pliny's new EP. Killer stuff. Another band that narrowly just missed out, a band called Circus. Amazing. Another amazing group. I think they were like on the Basic back in the day. Remember Basic record company? They had all the best shit back in the day when Gent sort of first took off. They're continuing. They've definitely lost a lot of that polyrhythm stuff, but goddamn, these guys can write music. It's so good. Aussies, great dudes, whole lot of fun. Great album. They lost their vocalist, and it was almost like, how the hell are they going to replace this guy? Because he was phenomenal. This new guy sings and shreds at the same goddamn time, and he sounds exactly like him, so good for you guys. Amazing album. Just missed out, though. Sorry. Another one that just missed out. Good Tiger. This band is freaking out of this world. It's like a super group. Elliot Coleman from Tesseract. He sort of sounds like the Mars Volta guy. I feel like he's never found his place in a band, but Good Tiger, he's definitely found his spot. His vocals sound amazing in this band. They are like the super group of groups as well. The musicians are amazing. Bloody Ruddy on the drums, absolute beast. I think he's just quit, actually. Anyway, had other members from the Safety Fire, and they were one of my favorite bands back in the day. They can goddamn play, these guys. Another amazing album, We Will All Be Gone. That's their newest album, 2018. Again, with the beautiful and brutal stuff. Love it. There's a huge mixture in this album. It's not as heavy as their first one, so that may appeal to you guys. I don't know, but They can definitely write tunes, and another amazing album. Check it out. I'm going to go through these really quickly. All right? Architects, that album, the one that dropped 2018, Doomsday. Yep, what else can I say about that? But they've been around forever and deserve everything. Dance Gavin Dance, another great album. Holy shit. Mixture of everything. What do we got? 9 Inch Nails, EP, Bad Witch. Goosebumps, Bowie, anybody? Tesseract's new album, Sonder. Another great album, but just missed out on the top 10. A Perfect Circle. We waited for this album forever. And it's amazing. Half of it's fucking amazing. And then half of it's fairly average, so that's why I didn't make the list. That's pretty much it for 2018. Have I missed something? Let me know about your top albums of 2018. I know it's fucking getting on now. But holy shit, I've wanted to do this for so long. More music things coming soon. Fingers crossed. Don't sue me, YouTube. Thanks again for coming and watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Thumbs up if you guys enjoyed. As I said, more in the future. Let me know. And as I said, let me know in the comments your favorite albums of the year. I'll check some of those out. Thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. See you in the next one. Adios!